I have felt like crap most of my life. Through most of those years, I thought it was just normal and everyone felt that way. When I finally started to figure out that it wasn't normal, I started seeing doctors for my laundry list of ailments, but their solutions never really seemed to help. They were band-aids at best. Things got particularly bad last year when my health took a turn for the worse. At first, it was strange skin rashes and hives that kept popping up. Then it was stomach pain and digestive issues. I also started gaining weight for no reason. Over time, I began to feel more and more fatigued until I got to the point of exhaustion. I would take a shower and have to lie down after because I was so tired just from that. On top of all of that, my hair started falling out and breaking off in large chunks. After about a year and a half of these strange symptoms, things started to get progressively worse. I started to get so dizzy that I couldn't even walk straight anymore. At one point, my sister had to start sending me grocery deliveries because I was too afraid to drive. I had a few episodes of tunnel vision where I almost lost consciousness driving, so I decided that wasn't safe anymore. I even felt my muscles starting to atrophy, where my leg muscles would sometimes just give out and my knees would buckle. I was really scared and I had no idea what was wrong with me. During that time, my naturopathic doctor did a bunch of lab testing, and seemingly out of nowhere, I developed anemia, hypothyroidism, and vitamin D deficiency. And my homocysteine levels were high, which is an indicator of possible heart attack and stroke. My sister and I are both holistic health coaches, so she and I had been discussing all of my weird ailments for a while. One day she came across an Instagram post discussing the dangers of vintage glassware and cookware with lead paint, and a light bulb went off. She immediately remembered the pretty vintage water glasses that we bought while thrift shopping for my new apartment in Tennessee. We immediately ordered some lead testing swabs, and sure enough, they were painted with lead. I had been drinking out of these glasses every day for the last year and a half. I immediately called my naturopathic doctor and ordered a heavy metal test. The test results showed that not only were my lead levels 6 times the safe level according to government standards, but I also had 8 times the safe level of mercury in my system. I also had been reading about a really common gene mutation that about half of the population has called MTHFR. I had learned that this gene mutation can affect your body's ability to detox properly, so I decided to get tested for that as well, and sure enough, I had gene mutations passed down from both sides of my family. For the heavy metal toxicity, my doctor recommended chelation therapy, which consists of taking a radioactive pharmaceutical to draw the metals out of your body. I read up on the pharmaceutical, and some of the potential side effects of the drug were DNA damage and possible kidney failure, among other things. I was told that this was the only medical option, so I decided to research natural remedies instead. During my research, I discovered that when detoxing, it's important to have a strong binder to help properly and safely remove the toxins from your body. A binder is a negatively charged substance that acts as a magnet to attract and pull out any positively charged substances, including heavy metals, mold, radiation, and other toxins. I started looking into different binders and their effectiveness. This is when I discovered that most detoxes don't work because they don't have a strong enough binder. Then I discovered through my research that if you don't have a strong binder, the heavy metals and toxins may not be removed entirely from your body. Because the binder is too weak, it breaks down in your stomach acid, causing heavy metals and toxins to be released into your gut. This can cause even more issues because the toxins just recirculate through your liver and bile, causing even more damage. During my research, I came across a strong natural binder called zeolite. It's a substance that's created in nature when volcanic ash meets with seawater, and it creates an extremely strong negative charge. The charge is so powerful that it takes over 800 degrees Fahrenheit to start breaking it down. So I knew it wouldn't have any risk of breaking down in my stomach acid. There were just 2 more issues that I needed to research to truly get a comfort level around what zeolite product was the right one for me. First of all, some zeolite products on the market are synthetic. The synthetic version of zeolite does not have as strong of a bond as natural zeolite, so it has the same potential issue of dissolving in your stomach acid, inflaming your gut, and redistributing the metals and toxins back up through your liver and bile. The second issue that came up in my research was because natural zeolite has such a strong bond, it can actually attract heavy metals out in nature. So you want to make sure that your zeolite company cleanses and third-party tests it to make sure it doesn't have any contaminants. I looked into several zeolite companies and found one that not only cleanses their zeolite without harsh chemicals, but also shares their third-party testing results to ensure you're not consuming more harmful contaminants. After a lot more research and reading hundreds of reviews from people who had amazing results with it, I decided to give the detox products a try, and I'm so glad that I did. After just 3 weeks of taking the products, the dizziness started to go away, my brain fog started to lift, and I started to get my energy back. After 6 months of taking the detox products and then switching to a maintenance dose, I'm so happy to report that I feel amazing and I have my vitality back. The detox consists of 2 products that are super easy to take, and they're also tasteless, so you can give them to your kids. The first, Pure Body Extra, is a cellular detox that's sized in the nanometer range, small enough to fit inside water molecule clusters for full absorption into your bloodstream at a cellular level. When Pure Body Extra is sprayed into your mouth, it becomes absorbed into the bloodstream. It will travel everywhere the blood goes, binding and removing heavy metals and toxins safely. The second product is Pure Body Gut Drops. This is a digestive detox, and it's sized so that a portion will be absorbed into the bloodstream, and the rest will provide detoxification through the digestive tract. These gut drops are a second layer of detox for the gut to make sure the heavy metals and toxins get carried completely out of your system and don't redistribute throughout your gut, liver, and bile. These 2 products together provide a whole body detox. During my detox process, I was chatting a lot with my sister about everything that was going on. In one of our discussions, the topic of contaminants in our tap water came up. We decided to look up her water quality on EWG's tap water database and discovered that she has arsenic levels in her tap water 42 times what EWG deems as safe. Some additional research showed us that most water filters don't filter out arsenic, and it was likely the cause of some major health struggles that had been ongoing in her household for a while. We did a ton of research, and she invested in the proper water filters for her house to filter out the arsenic. So the next step was to start detoxing what they had been absorbing for the last several years. To save my sister some money so she could get her entire family of 6 on the detox, I decided to pay $20 to become an affiliate. This gave me the ability to share $50 off coupons with her and anyone else that I know. If you feel like you could benefit from a safe and effective detox, check out my affiliate link below. It includes $50 off when you spend $75 or more, so you can try the Detox Duo for just $39. If you have any questions at all, feel free to comment or DM me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.